Have you ever wondered why the United States and Venezuela seem like cat and rat? In the early 20th century, Venezuela and the United States were not enemies. In fact, oil linked them as partners. When vast petroleum reserves were discovered in Venezuela around 1914, U.S. companies like Standard Oil quickly invested. By the mid-1900s, Venezuela became one of the largest oil exporters to the United States, and the relationship was mostly cooperative. During the Cold War, Venezuela stood with Washington against communism in Latin America. In 1960, Venezuela was even a founding member of OPEC, but it maintained close trade with the U.S. The friendship was visible. By the 1980s and 1990s, Venezuelan crude oil was fueling American cars and homes, and U.S. refineries were tied directly to Venezuelan state company PDVSA. But the tone shifted in 1999 when Hugo Chavez came to power. A charismatic soldier who launched the so-called Bolivarian Revolution, Chavez criticized U.S. foreign policy and promoted a vision of Latin American independence. In 2002, after a short-lived coup against him, which Chavez's supporters believed had tacit U.S. backing, mistrust deepened sharply. From then, Washington and Caracas no longer viewed each other as partners. Chavez began strengthening ties with U.S. rivals. In 2005, Venezuela signed large arms deals with Russia, acquiring Su-30 fighter jets and later the S-300 air defense system. He also directed billions of dollars in oil exports toward China, securing huge loans. By the late 2000s, Chavez was openly calling the U.S. imperialist while promoting alliances with Cuba, Iran, and Bolivia. When Nicolas Maduro succeeded Chavez in 2013, the relationship further soured. That same year, global oil prices collapsed, triggering an economic crisis. The U.S. responded with targeted sanctions beginning in 2015, citing human rights concerns. By 2017, sanctions extended to Venezuela's vital oil sector, cutting off much of its main revenue. The confrontation escalated in 2019. Following disputed elections, Washington recognized opposition